health of North Korean dictator Kim Jong Un is in question after he did not appear at a major celebration last week. There are unconfirmed reports that he had heart surgery and is now fighting for his life. Our Ian Lee reports on why experts are concerned about the unknown.
The last time Kim Jong Un was seen in public was at this April 11th meeting, a day before he reportedly underwent heart surgery. Questions rose about his health days later after he missed, for the first time, a birthday event honoring his late grandfather, North Korea's founder. The North Korean leader is known for being morbidly obese, a heavy smoker and drinker with underlying health conditions. Both his father and grandfather died of heart disease. In the event of his passing, a likely successor, possibly his younger sister, would need to secure a power base before taking the reins of the country, says North Korean expert Robert Carlin.
You'll have fairly inexperienced North Koreans at the top. A lot of them don't know a lot about the outside world. There are going to be factions trying to scramble to the top.
The biggest concern is who controls North Korea's estimated 30 to 40 nuclear weapons.
People will breathe a big sigh of relief if they discover Kim showing up in a few days.
If Kim does die, North Korea is so secretive, it could be days or even weeks before anyone knows. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
For more on this, I want to bring in Matthew Kroenig. He's an associate professor at Georgetown University, as well as the director of the Scowcroft Center for Strategy and Security at the Atlantic Council. Matthew, I know you watch this region very closely. I'm just curious, why now are we hearing these reports? We saw in Ian Lee's package. We know that he's obese, smoking problem, grandfather and father all died of heart disease. Why are we hearing these reports now? Any sense?
Well, all we know for sure is that Kim Jong Un didn't show up to this April 15th celebration for his grandfather's birthday. So it's a major event in North Korea, maybe the most important event. Would maybe be like if the U.S. president didn't show up to 4th of July celebrations. So it raised a lot of questions about where was he. And there are reports coming out that he may have had heart surgery on April 12th. As your report pointed out, he's not known for being in the best of health. So that's quite plausible, and reports that there are complications. So this is a personalistic dictatorship. If Kim Jong Un passes away, there'd be huge implications for the future of the country and for international politics.
You know, it was fascinating watching as this story broke. A lot of watchers who really watch this region very well day in and day out seemed a little bit skeptical of this. And from the South Korean government, we didn't hear confirmation that this was in fact the case. What are we hearing from the South Korean government at this point, who keeps very close tabs on Kim Jong Un?
Yes, well, it is a very closed society, and so we don't have very good information into what's going on. The South Koreans, of course, right on the border, shared language. They're often the best source of information. And so they're less concerned. We've had these reports in the West coming from U.S. government officials that there may be complications from this operation, that he may be in grave danger. The South Koreans seem to think that this may just be normal, and that there's really no reason to be concerned.
Matthew, what do we know about the line of succession? If Kim Jong Un were to pass, do we have a sense of who might take over?
Well, this is one of the weak spots of autocratic regimes. There's no clear policy for succession. You know, there's not going to be an election next week. Many people thought that Kim Jong Un's older brother would take over after their father passed away. Instead, he was passed over for Kim Jong Un. So the two most likely candidates are either his sister, Kim Yo-jong, who is probably the second most powerful person in Korea right now. Although it is a chauvinistic society, so some wonder whether the Korean people would accept a female leader. If that's the case, then it's also possible that Kim Jong-un's brother, Kim Jong-chul, his older brother who has passed over, could become at least the titular leader, but with perhaps his sister pulling the strings behind the scenes, because, again, she's thought to be the second most powerful person after Kim Jong-un.
Fascinating story. We'll continue to watch it. Matthew Kroenig, grateful you could join us.
Thank you.